Welcome back, guys. We are building pew-pews. We are getting new resources. We are designing the Bobcat Mark IV. And we are researching the extended rhomboidal hull. So, all's good, I think. And like I said before, we are going to just skip all these. But I do want to see what reports do we have. Are there any tanks on the field anywhere? No, there's not. Alright. Okay, we have a new campaign going into Grey with our Mark 1 Mark 1s. So that's the very first tank corps that was put together, and the crappiest tanks possible. We also have armored cars, Queen's Lancers, in that campaign, so we'll see what that's all about. Alright, we have completed our pew-pews, so we now have 20 in storage. I think we're going to leave it at that. And we'll see how those are. And we do not have any contracts at the moment. Ooh, there is. That didn't come up and show. Alright. Well, what if we took the pew-pew? Wow, success score of 80? No, we won't take the pew-pew. We will take the Bobcat Mark III. The pew-pew sucks. So the Bobcat Mark III it is. We will try and deliver 39 tanks. And we'll increase the price so that we're just over 400. So to 410,000. Let's buy the insight here just to see. We haven't done that basically since the first one. So let's buy the insight. And yeah, they're just under 400. So it seems like we just need to stay above 400 and we're fine. So 39 tanks. And they want them by the 7th of November. So that gives us August, September, October. Plenty of time to produce 39 of them. So we'll do that. And we'll immediately go to the production hall. And start building as many Bobcat Mark IIIs as we can. So that's 22. Alright, assign that. So those pew-pews will probably never be used. Which kind of sucks. Okay. Alright, the Bobcat Mark IV is done. Oh, I didn't want to go to the museum. I wanted to go to the Proving Grounds, the Bobcat Mark IV. Test that. Alright. And then we, of course, need to test drive it as well. But I think I'll just... Yeah, they accepted our offer. We'll definitely order up some more resources from Africa. And we'll order as much as we can of everything, I think. We need that much rubber? Probably not. Maybe 7,000 rubber. 7,000. Oh, all right, screw it. We'll take all of it. High carbon steel, we want all of it as well. Glass, we can take 1,000. And that's that. Sign that order. All right, 17 days. Good. And I'll go test drive the tank, and then I'll be back. All right, again, 300 points. And the same as usual, basically the same result every time. All right, so we've test driven that. We are good to go. Keep going. We have a battle that has begun. Okay. Are tanks involved in that battle? Well, they are there, but we don't know if they're involved in the actual fight. Alright, the tank trials for the Bobcat Mark IV are done. So if we take a look at the Bobcat Mark IV, 1176 versus 1139. So we'll amend all these penalties. It's still the Bobcat Mark IV that we're doing, right? Yeah. Alright, amend that, and amend that. And now we have no alerts here, so that's good. Alrighty. So the next contract will be Bobcat Mark 4s, I guess. Alright, our resources have been delayed 10 days, which sucks because that basically cuts 5 days off for us that we can't do anything. Alright, we got our ergonomics office done, which means that we can now get more people on this, I think. Yeah. So we can get 30 on there, which takes it down to 39 days left, which is great. All right. Beautiful. Let's keep going. There's 3 days until the Bobcats are ready, so we can send the first 22 out. Get that done. Well, it's Bobcat Mark 3s, isn't it? Yeah. And we want to send as many as we can. 10 medium, 1,000, yeah. Just sign that. 10 days. All right. And we'll have to wait for our resources to arrive. And there they are. So let's go to the assembly lines. We want to create another 17. 17. Assign that. And then we want to go to resources, and we want to get filled up on resources again. So as much as we can handle. I think as much as we can handle. Let's just take 6,000 rubber, as much as we can handle. And I think that's fine. We don't need any glass, I don't think. So there we go. That's coming in. Ooh, France has announced a new contract for 20 tanks. So can we bid for those? So let's go here. Whoa. Let's see, France. Tank Corps. Or is it, well, contracts? Yes, a supply contract here. All right. Well, that would be the Bobcat Mark IV or the Pew Pew Mark I. Success score of 910. Okay. Since we already have some of those, and since it's the first time, we will buy insights for this, since this first time we are dealing with France. So again, just under 400. So we can just go to just over 400, 411. Yeah, 411. 1.3 almost million. 39 tanks. They want them on the 14th of December. Yeah, we can do that. 30 tanks. All right. Let's see if we can get some French contracts as well. That would be kind of cool. And our resources are again delayed by 10 days, but at least we are producing those tanks. And France hasn't come back and confirmed anything yet. Now they have accepted our tanks. Wonderful. So, the military equipment. So we need to start producing those new tanks as soon as we can. There we go. All right, let's deliver those 17 Bobcat Mark IIIs. So there, sign that. And let's start making Bobcat Mark IVs. As many as we can. We can't make many right now, I think, because we don't have resources. But Bobcat Mark IV, we can make 9. So let's start making 9 of those. All right. Okay, new non-aggression pact. There our resources are, so we can build more pretty soon. I think we might need to go with some European deliveries. But we're going to try this one more time. We don't need that much medium carbon steel, so let's just do 5,000. Rubber, we don't really need. High carbon steel, we do need. Let's just get all of that. And then glass, we'll get 1,000. Sign that. All right. And keep going. Oh, our battle here hasn't completed yet, has it? No. All right. Okay, so now the Ottoman Empire has requested tanks. 20 tanks. And I just realized that we started producing the Bobcat Mark IVs. But it's actually the Pew Pews that we need, and we already have 20 in stock. But we will want the Bobcat Mark IVs anyway. And our research is done. So we got the extended rhomboidal hull, which is good. I think we want to get some mobility going, and I think we want the inline engine here. Yeah. Start on that. Yeah. Start on that. But we can send out 20 of our Alright, we completed that. So we have money again, which is great. We have almost 1.5 million. And we can send out the 20 pew-pews that we already have. So let's go ahead and do that. And then once this Mark IV is done, we'll start producing more tanks. Another new contract. So the Ottoman Empire. Do we want to sell tanks to the Ottoman Empire? I don't necessarily think that we do. I mean, France is kind of our ally, I'd say, so we'll just go with the pew-pew again. And take this up to there, 43,000. 30 tanks. Let's accept that contract. And our resources are delayed again. Fantastic. They are delayed every time. We need to make pew-pews. We need to make 10 of them. Well, actually, we need to make more than 10. So let's just make 16. Because that's what we can make. Now, our warehouse. Stockpile depot. Extra storage. That seems pretty good. Okay. Loading safety stations. Scrap depot. Percent of raw resources returned to the player when stored tanks are scrapped. Removed from the warehouse stock. Well, we haven't done that with any yet. Supply depot. Bonus raw resources prices sold by the player. Well, we're not selling any raw resources. Truck freight. Naval freight. Alright, let's build that. Let's build that. I don't think we can build anything else. Let's see if there is an administrator available though. Nope. Okay. Is there anything else that we want to build? Like for the production hall? We can't click this. We can only have that number of buildings. Okay, what about administration? We have fire stations and we have the lobbying. Heavy vehicle stations? Medical stations. Admin council. That's not that interesting. I think we'll build the heavy vehicle stations. Alright. And then we got the rhomboidal hull. The extended rhomboidal hull. Where is that? Oh, it's the Mark V series. Okay. Let's see what we can stick in you. Well, the site Mark II is the better one. Then we have the RHA steel. I think we'll go with the bolted assembly house for 1. An ammo stowage. External comms. Mark 2. 742443. I like the 2. Shell stowage, fuel stowage. The vision ports is the vision port house 4, obviously. Much better than anything else. Hull hatch, Mark 4. Not necessarily. What's that? Volume. I kind of like the hull hatch Mark 3. It's actually got higher crew safety. Roof Mark 2. That's the new roof, which is... It doesn't have as much top ricochet. It has better top thickness. And it has obstacle trench width that is better. It's a little bit heavier, but I think this will be fine. And then the tail wheel Mark 2. Yeah, definitely want the Mark 2 one. For sure. And that will be the Mark 5 Mark 2. Let's assign some people to that. Okay. Outstanding. So we'll keep going. Oh, the battle has completed. This Ethiopia one. Let's see. Yeah, the Mark 1, Mark 1s were in there. And 14 was are left now. So the deployment, well, the total outcome was bad. Deployment was bad, recon was bad, targeting was bad, hit was bad. Ricochet was okay. We didn't penetrate or damage anything, and the repairs were, well, it says bad, but not that bad. Alright, overall, failure. Ethiopia won. Well, we didn't expect much from the Mark 1, Mark 1s. Well, I didn't anyway. So, yeah. Contract offer accepted by France. So that's more pew-pews that we need to build. The military equipment. We delivered 20 of them. How many do we have in stock now of the pew-pews? 11. So we can send out... Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go here. We can send out the last 10 here. Well, that's contract number 10. So we want to send out the 10 there. Sign that order. And our resources are arriving in a few days. New battle between the British Empire and Ethiopia. Alright. Pew-pews are done. So that was 6 of the 30 that we want to send France. We can't start anything yet because of the delay in resources. There, our resources arrived. So now we can start producing these. pew pews. We want to produce 24. We can produce 15. All right, let's do 14. That takes us up to 20 at least. And then we are not going to mess around with Africa anymore. We are going to go for Europe. Even though it's expensive, we will get 15,000 iron. Medium carbon steel we'll get 15,000 of. Then rubber, we won't get any rubber. We will get some high carbon steel. We'll get 10,000 of that. And glass we don't need. Look at that, 225,000. But we need these resources now. 10 days. All right. All right. The contract with the first pew pew contract is done. So now we have 2.26 million. Fantastic. And we'll just keep going. Military equipment. I'm just skipping all of these. Oh, that's the Ottoman Empire one. I'm fine with that. Our resources have arrived. Then let's order straight away again, but this time from Africa. And we'll just take everything that we can get for the most part. No, we'll take the 2600 glass as well. All right. Stuff are happening. Stuff are happening. That is great English. All right, we need 10 more of these. So let's assign that. And then let's take a quick look at contracts just to make sure that I haven't missed anything. No. I have not. New tank revealed. The Renault TMP, or from Renault TMP, the Isus Emily 2. Okay. The trade agreement and the vehicle stations have been done. So that's good. Can we do anything for the design bureau? We could do an ergonomics. Yeah, let's do an ergonomics bureau. I don't think there's any tanks that we can reverse engineer. No. All right. Well, countering tank shock. Reeling from tank shock, the nations currently fighting the Great War scramble to obtain a new category of weapon, the anti-tank gun. Impromptu efforts have led to anything from direct fire mortars to piercing bullets, and yet it is still considered insufficient. As armies around the globe develop specialized anti-tank shells for their field guns, the most promising weapon of all remains early experiments with light, dedicated anti-tank guns that could perhaps stop the armored behemoths once and for all. Cool. All right. Okay, our production line is done, so we can send out these pew-pews. We have all 30 of them. So let's send those out. Fantastic. And they'll arrive in 10 days. All right. New tank type. New contract for 23 tanks. A wire across a tank. That's again the pew pew. Or we can use the pew pew. Could also go with the bobcat. That success score, 1216. We have some bobcats in storage, so why not? We'll do 34 tanks, and we'll get the price up. Why is the success score going up when the price is going up? That seems wrong. Well, I think we'll win this. Let's submit that. Let's see if we win that. Alright. Bobcat Mark IV. We have 9 in stock. We want to deliver 34. We can produce 14 of them. Alright. Oh! We lost that. Yeah, that seems weird. Alright, well, we're producing those tanks. We have money. And we completed that contract, so now we have just over 3 million in the bank. Which is lovely. Which is lovely. Do we have any contracts open right now? No. Alright. Well, I think we'll call this one here. We started in July, the 14th of July 1916, so we went ahead around 4 months, just over 4 months. So I think that's pretty good. But I don't know why we got rejected there. The success score was 2,000 plus. That seems very strange to me. Or was it negative? Seems strange. Alright. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.